Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Islebound Emerald Edition from Red Raven Games and Ryan Lockett. Islebound is a game that I played on Tabletopia, I believe, years ago, and I remember really enjoying it. At that time, I don't think I'd tried. I think that was probably the first Red Raven game I ever played. I really enjoyed it, and I would say now, playing a couple more and knowing a little bit more about some of their games, this definitely has a lot less story, from what I remember anyway, or pretty much almost no story, compared to a lot of his most popular games like Sleeping Gods and Near and Far and what were the? I was gonna say Up and Down, but it's not Above and Below. All those games, this one I think for me probably seems best because I don't need that much story in my games. So I'm hoping now, coming back to this years later, that I actually still do enjoy this one. But when they recently put it on GameFound, because it was a little bit more difficult to find, I think it was more of a secondhand market kind of game for a while there, out of print. So once they brought it back, I was like, I gotta back this. I remember really enjoying it way back when. So yeah, you're kind of sailing your ships around, and I think you can kind of either choose to like trade with or attack like different islands and stuff. I don't remember it being overly difficult. There's a lot of rules in this one, or a lot of rule pages here. But hopefully it's not actually that difficult. I don't remember it being that difficult. So it has like 14 pages up to the game end. So hopefully it's a clean rule book. But then we've got a board here, and nice symbology and just nice looking. I think that's kind of just a thing with Red Raven Games, Ryan Lockett art. He's just, I think he's one of the best board game artists out there. Definitely in the top 3 or top 5. Just makes some really great stuff, especially in this. I think this is still considered kind of in that same, what is it, Arzium or whatever the world's called. I think this is all kind of still in that same world. But yeah, just some nice, interesting characters, and yeah, just nice look to it. He makes kind of these, I don't know, water scenes just look really, really great, I think. Kind of like you can see a little bit in like the Sleeping Gods game where you're sailing around as well. I think he just does water scenes really well. Looks like another piece here. Not sure how it got in between all these other ones, where that one came from, but yeah, just some solid art. A lot of pieces here. Okay, it definitely came from that. I don't know how it ended up getting in between those other ones. Doesn't really make much sense to me how that happened. I guess it could have popped through into that one. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It looks like they should punch out pretty easily, which is nice. And then we've got some nice components here, it looks like. We're going to start with this because we know I struggle with cards, if you've ever watched any of my other unboxings. So some nice, just normal wooden cubes here. Kind of a reddish color, and then you got the same for blue, same for yellow, same for green. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this. I don't remember exactly what they were for. You got kind of 2 brown discs. All solid quality wood. A lot of baggies here. And with it being the Emerald Edition, I mean, you got to have these emerald-like gems here. And these are kind of unique. At first I thought they were kind of like the normal ones, but this kind of got more of a tip to it versus a lot of the different gems I've seen in games. So I feel like these are a little bit unique compared to other ones. They look actually really nice. So let's see if I can get these cards open. Can't really avoid that too much longer. There's only so many components in here, so let's see if I can get this open. There we go. Yeah, some awesome, just a great art background on the cards there. And then just some more great artwork here, some different buildings. Yeah, I really love this artwork. I think he does some of the best in the business, like I said before. I guess it's kind of a style that I could see people not liking. in a way, it's not like the Miko artwork, if you know that. A lot of the Garfield games have art from the Miko. For some reason, it kind of makes me think, some pieces of it kind of make me think that, and I can see how that too. I think this maybe has less of that, but they both kind of have factors that I could see people not being absolutely in love with. I could see that, but I personally really like the look of his artwork. Yeah, and he does backgrounds really well. I think that's one of the things I've found in his games. And we actually have an artist series that we've done some videos on, and his games were one of them, and we kind of, me and Jesse, and I think Michaela did one of them, I can't remember if it was this one or not, walk it, but we looked at all the board games on Board Game Geek that they had as artist credits, and picked our top 10 covers based on our combined scores for each of the, or how we ranked them. So you can go check that out if you're interested to see which cover we think is the best of Ryan Laukatt's. I honestly do not even remember what ended up being number one, but he's got a lot of solid ones. So we got all those. We got through all the cards. Then we got some bases here. Can't remember, it might have been ships over there, and I don't remember, I should have said this right away, but I did, like I said, I backed it on GameFound, I believe. I don't know if there's upgraded components in this. I don't know if like these might be upgraded. Maybe not. I do not remember. So there might be something in here that isn't in the retail version. I don't know off the top of my head what the differences would be. These are pretty awesome looking ships. You got some nice dice here. These dice kind of remind me a little bit of the dice from Dwellings of Eldervale. Yeah, you got some more of these as well. And then looks like we got some metal coins. I always enjoy me some metal coins. And I love that. I feel like I had a pack recently. I don't remember who they were from or what game it was for. Oh, these got a little weight to them too. Oh, these are really nice looking. And they're very unique looking as well, which I really, really love when, if you're going to do metal coins, make them look unique, I say. And then a few less of these, but some of these as well. I'm glad that these bigger ones also have a very distinct different color than the others. At least for me, I don't know. I don't know how that works for color blindness, and how easy that is to tell apart. But yeah, I don't remember what game it was, but recently there was one where the coins looked very, very similar, and they had the same exact iconography and were the same size. But the colors used were just slightly different, and I was like, you gotta make something on there distinct between the two of them. So I'm glad that those are very obvious to me, at least. So then here's your player board, your ship. Looks like, yeah, one side. I don't know if this is just the other side of the ship just to make it look nice versus being a black background, or if there's something you can use that other side for. But yeah, that's everything in the box. So a lot of solid stuff here, very good production, and I'm excited to get this one back to the table after all these years. I'm hoping I still enjoy it. We'll be filming a first impressions alongside this once we get it to the table a time or two, so go check that out if you're interested in our thoughts. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next video, and as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.